Hello, everybody. This is Gary. Today is December 23rd, Thursday, 2021. It's 8:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States of Rochester, New York. And this is my coping with schizophrenia blog entry for today. Happy holidays to everybody. Happy Hanukkah. Merry Christmas. Um, I haven't done a video in a couple of days. Been kind of busy doing other stuff, but I wanted to make sure I did a video today before the day ended. Um, Mentally, I'm doing okay. My anxiety levels are pretty much under control. My paranoia is pretty much under control. My depression, my hallucinations are pretty minimal. Auditory hallucinations aren't that bad. Um, I just saw my therapist yesterday, and we just talked about how I'm going to be starting group on January 4th. I'll be going to weekly groups for about 12 weeks, once a week. Um, Help me deal with my psychiatric symptoms, anxiety, depression, hallucinations, the delusions, the paranoia, um, without necessarily getting rid of those symptoms, just learning to cope with them better with something called DBT therapy, dialectic behavior therapy. It's just a way of training yourself into tolerating stress better and management of symptoms better, both in external events and internal events. Um, I will be seeing my psychiatrist in February, I believe February 3rd. In the meantime, I will be seeing my psychotherapist about once every 2 weeks. Um, and I will be meeting with the group starting January 4th, once a week. Um, I'm in some physical pain, I'm not sure why. I know I have arthritis in my left hip, and the pain is radiating down my left leg. I have muscle aches and pains throughout the rest of my body. I don't have a fever or anything like that. I'm not nauseated. I'm not vomiting. So I don't think it's like COVID or the flu or anything like that. I just don't feel very good physically. A lot of aches and pains, a lot of strains on my muscles. Um, if I get physically sick, I will, of course, go to the emergency room. Um, And speaking of the emergency room, I haven't gone to the psychiatric emergency room since October 30th. My insomnia hasn't been too bad. When my insomnia gets really bad and I go 2, 3, or 4 days without sleeping, I usually end up in the psychiatric emergency room. That hasn't happened since October 30th of this year, about 7 weeks ago. So I guess I'm doing okay in that regard by not going to the psychiatric emergency room. It probably helps that I'm seeing a psychotherapist now for the first time in several years instead of just seeing my psychiatrist. And I will probably get even more psychological support and help when I start group on January 4th. With the holidays coming, my mental health clinic will be closed throughout the weekend, like everything else will be. Not opening back up until Monday or Tuesday of next week. I have all my medications I believe that I need. All my prescriptions are filled. I did make the mistake of buying a pack of cigarettes last night, and I smoked all of the cigarettes in less than 24 hours, and that probably didn't help me feel any better physically. I'm back to using nicotine lozenges. Generally, physically, I feel like crap. Mentally, I feel okay. If my physical symptoms get any worse, I get really sick, I will go to the medical emergency room. I doubt that I will have to go to psychiatric emergency room for any reason. Um, Generally, I'm just hanging in there. I just finished some meditation after taking some Clonopin and Zyprexa with some over-the-counter painkillers, OE to be specific, which is an insane. A lot of pain in my legs, a lot of pain in my muscles. Like I said, no fever, no vomiting, no nausea, no dizziness, nothing, no warrant going to the medical emergency room. I'll have to make an appointment with my outpatient general practitioner to explore my physical pain a little bit more and find out what we can do about it and what's causing it. Um, but other than that, there's not much going on. Like, comment, share, subscribe.